just won't end. Welcome back to Uncle Rico's Storytime, episode 30 something. Um, Working on this project, my project. People are ghosting me left and right. Um, some of them are legit, others not so much. So I got frustrated and I just rewrote everything. So it's just all on me. I went and bought a tripod so I don't need a cameraman who got food poisoning. I wrote out the lead reporter so there's no female reporter because I wrote the skit for this one friend of mine in particular, and she has flaked twice. I had two other girls on board. They flaked on me. I posted ad on Backstage. I had to renew my my membership, and then had to pay a bunch more money to place an ad. So that was like over 200 some dollars. And the last 3 days, I'm on a time deadline here before I got to cut and shave all of this for a different project on Tuesday. So I'm down to 4 days now. I said, screw everybody. I rewrote everything today, got everything set up. I got my lines and everything set up perfectly. Dry run it, checked out the video, sound was great. Went to go do my live take, and an old lady drives into my property and sat at her unit. Took her like a half hour just to get her lock off. She sat there for another 45 minutes. She moved a couple of boxes. She took a couple of breaks just sitting inside the unit. Meanwhile, I've got all of these podiums and lights and everything set up with papers taped to it with my lines and everything. And I'm in a full sheet with this when she drives up, so she sees me and is like, "Ooh, what's going on there?" So by the time she left, I lost the light. So stop. So that's a wrap for Jesus press conference for tonight. No big deal. I'll be able to do it tomorrow better. I was excited about cutting and shaving this thing. This will hopefully be the last podcast that we see of caveman slash Unabomber Rico. And now we'll be getting Carpenter Prince Rico back. When I had my hair cut short, there was like a 6 month period where women of all ages, little girls, old grandmothers, would walk up to me when I was managing the restaurant when I had my hair cut short, and they said, "You look like a Disney prince." "Excuse me, sir, you look like a Disney prince." Well, thank you so much, ma'am. I've heard, believe it or not, I've heard that a few times. So, but thank you. "If I was 30 years younger, I'd..." Oh, okay, come, somebody come get the old lady. And I've had little girls walk up to me too. "Doot, doot, doot. Excuse me, you look like a Disney prince." A few people said I look like Lord Farquaad, so I was gonna do that as Halloween until the beard got out of control. But that is coming back shortly after we shoot tomorrow. This has been an 8-year project that I've been wanting to do, and now I've got all three skits filmed. I'm not happy with any of them. I'd like to reshoot them all. I tried to reshoot the two minor ones. This one tomorrow I should bang out and be happy, and that's the main one tomorrow. This is all part of my project, the bipolar bears. Stop, dude. Chico got a cut on his paw. That was a battle this morning. But the project is for bipolar bears. Little teaser here. It's an animated project that has live skits and videos throughout. And this first episode, I really wanted to set the bar high because it will be very offensive, like South Park, uh, Seth Rogen type stuff, with like Beavis and Butthead and In Living Color sprinkled in. But this first episode, I wanted to set the bar high. So we are talking about religion and media censorship. So we are, going to be sacrilegious. We're going after religion and Disney, but we're not going to call it Disney. It's Disney. So, but this first episode deals with if Jesus was real and the common problems that he might face throughout his life. I've already had a hockey teammate tell me that it was very offensive. That's not really the reason why he doesn't like me. He doesn't like me because he's a pussy. He's a little whiny, the JJ from the East Coast. I've had 2 issues. I skated with a dude from New York 2 years ago, and he was just a dick. He was like, "Oh, I'm from the East Coast." And then this week, I've had 2 issues with East Coasters. One was in my fantasy league. The dude hasn't won yet and just totally lost his shit. My buddy was like, if you go the whole year and you don't win one game, I think you're kicked out of the league, aren't you? And I'm like, no, we don't want to lose them. It's an easy win. But during the draft, there should be something like he has to draft while he's holding excrement, like poop. And whoever wins it gets to determine what kind of poop it is, if it's human or dog or runny or crusty, da-da-da-da. So this guy gets on me, he's like, "Fuck you guys, I don't need this shit. I said a couple of weeks ago that I wasn't good, but when McCaffrey went down, I knew I screwed. I'm in 2 leagues and I blah, blah, blah." We're like, Jesus, dude, it's fantasy football, man. This is the first attempt we had at talking shit, like... And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm from the East Coast. When I get hit, I hit back harder." And we're like, nah, it's not hitting back harder. It's called losing your shit and being a pussy. But we couldn't say that to him because he would have really lost his shit. And then I've been having problems with this guy who's on our hockey team. He was really the reason why I didn't skate. Probably the reason a couple other guys didn't skate. He's just so annoying. He sounds like the dude from I Love You Man, where Paul Rudd doesn't have any friends, and so his gay gym trainer brother tries to set him up with this guy who's like he's also in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but he's got the super high annoying voice. Like, "Let's go Galaxy! Let's go Galaxy!" But that's what this guy sounds like. He was on, when I was still the captain, we had a captain meeting, and one of the other captains on the team was like, "Hey, I got this father-son duo that we're not going to invite back because a bunch of guys said they wouldn't skate if he was coming back. Does anybody want him?" And I was like, "Well, I'm looking for guys, but that doesn't sound like, I'm not going to bring them onto the team, but I'll pass." So I gave the team to my buddy Gabe, and this guy Tony and his son are on the team. Gabe took them, and he's just super annoying. He's a cherry picker. He doesn't get in our own defensive zone. He just takes everything way too seriously, like goes to the games before and scouts them and stuff. Like, just, it's D-League, beer league hockey, man. I'm constantly harping him on the bench because, like, he'll miss a shot or something and he'll be all negative about it the whole time. And I'm like, dude, just let it go. Like, just have fun. It's an hour and a half. We're just having fun, man. So, he's talked shit about me a bunch behind my back, and I called him out on it. And I thought it was for a parody commercial I posted. If anybody has the radio, there's a radio commercial out there for, what the hell is it? It's ice cream, Bluebell, and I posted this parody. It's on one of my earlier podcasts, but I posted this parody commercial on my group chat line, and this is why I thought this the JJ Tony was upset with me. But I posted this the following commercial. It's a cold day on a warm lake with the summertime in the country.
Hi there. Summertime reminds me of filling up my buddy Tony's mouth with honey and then dipping my balls in it. That's just as tasty as my Bluebell home-style churned ice cream.
It's a cool day on the summertime with the bluebirds in a field stream. Thought it was funny. And I thought that's why he was offended by me. He kept saying I was offended. He'd rather not see me again for the rest of his life and all this and that. And so finally I confronted him. I was like, dude, what? What do you fucking hate me for so much? Like, I get it. If you knew all the stuff that I thought about you, your hatred towards me is warranted, But I've never said any of that to your face. So what's up? And he's like, oh, you posted a picture where you look like Jesus and flipped us off. And if you pretend to be him, then you're pretending to be me. It's just a bullshit thing, So I was like, fucking whatever, man. I'm not skating with you anymore. So that's the end of my hockey season, because I don't want to skate with somebody that I don't like. So, but I had 2 run-ins with East Coaster douchebags about regarding religion. So, where the hell was I? I just went off on a tangent. Oh yeah, my shoot got canceled again. So, we're gonna try it tomorrow. Hopefully, we get that reshoot done and in the bag. I can transfer all the material over to the computer, and I can cut this off and up and shave, get rid of it, clean it up. Until then, is there anything else that I need to bitch about? Probably, but I'm gonna go work out because I'm angry. Peace out. Say goodbye, Chico. Look at this right here. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Look at this. Goodbye. Goodbye. Look at this. Okay. Peace out.